I am not walking out that door with
Okay.
a police officer right there. See what?
Tommy, I'll go get the order. You want to say?
No, he's not staying in this house with me. Do not leave me in this house with this man.
Relax.
He's not staying
I'm
up.
trying to do it yourself. You want to
Here's
just go?
my God, this one.
How about this? How about I stay and officers? I can't stay.
Nope, we're switching again.
Okay.
Signal. I want to see a doctor's order.
Okay.
Because I know there is none,
Come on.
and I know who the little he is.
Hold on. I wouldn't come
and
up
I'm
here.
not playing this game.
I wouldn't come up here.
Because you're a good one.
Sir, and I wouldn't come up here and
we
tell
do
you
have
this
an order.
if I didn't have the order.
Huh?
Will you please stand up and just come with us?
I'm not getting up.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
And I'm going to say no one more time.
Okay. Get up. Now. Get up. Okay.
Stand up.
They're taking me, witches! They got the cuffs on! Somebody save the witch! Jesus Christ is here, you mother... Holy water. They're dead. Oh, they're dead. I touched both of you with my Jesus spit.
Well, gee!
And yes, you heard that correctly. She did say Jesus spit. This is a perfect example of what not to do on a mental health call for a number of reasons. Mainly because escalation tactics used by these officers is what turns these basic transports into potential fatal encounters with the police.
Like in Charleen's case, where it took officers less than 5 minutes from walking in the door to going hands-on and tasing her, instead of taking the time to get the appropriate help and safely transporting her to the hospital. Where do you think this 911 call for help went wrong? Let us know in the comments after watching this body cam footage.
On September 24th, 2021, Ryan Hunter, the husband of Charleen, called 911 for help because Charleen wasn't doing well. You see, Charleen deals with some pretty severe mental health issues, including paranoia and hallucinations, which can manifest themselves as violent outbursts, which stems from a bipolar diagnosis as well as PTSD from abuse she experienced as a child. Over the last year, Ryan has had to call police at least 5 or 6 times to come and help with his wife. As Charleen tried to get her medication under control, she experienced bouts of paranoia and hallucinations. And this is what would trigger the phone calls to 911 for help.
Hey, Tommy. Last time they came here, they had her go hands on with her 3 times. So she just goes nuts and makes suicidal statements and tries to fight with the cops every time. So.
How's it going?
Is she home?
Yes.
Yeah, how's she doing today?
Not good at all.
Okay. I just want to make sure we go up there. Is she near any knives or anything else like that?
No, but she's very angry.
Right. So basically that piece of paper where she has to come with us. So hopefully she just comes willingly. We don't got to do anything.
All right, let's just go for the weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be all right.
Yep. Charlie.
With it.
Stillwater Police. Charleen,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Nothing. Can you come over here, please?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you come in my kitchen, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you come in my kitchen, please? Can you close my door, please? I have cats. Can you close my door, please? I'll close it
I
tight.
just closed it.
Thank you. And stand in my kitchen, please.
I'll stand right here. I'm fine.
Okay, Gizmo, he's standing right there. He's fine. He's in the kitchen.
What's going on today?
Nothing.
Okay. You feeling okay?
I feel great.
All right. So, Charleen, how would you feel about coming with us just to go talk to me at the hospital?
Not today.
Okay. So, I'm trying to ask you if you'd like to go because we have to take you to the hospital. A doctor signed off that we got to bring you up there.
Stillwater Police arrived to Charleen's home at about 6:45 in the evening. From what we can see in the video, it appears that 2 women came to evaluate Charleen before the police arrived. And at some point, a doctor's order was signed to have Charleen transported to the hospital, involuntarily. Now, you may know this kind of order under a different name. In California, it's called a 5150. In Ohio, it's called a pink slip. But most cities just refer to it as a 72-hour hold. And what these holds do is allow police or EMS to take a person to the hospital, regardless if they want to go or not.
And it's pretty clear right off the bat that she is having a mental health episode. But at the same time, there was no imminent danger. So there was no real need to rush anything. At least there shouldn't have been.
Are you okay with just coming with us? We'll just go up real quick, hopefully get in
I
out.
want to see the order, please.
We can provide you with the order.
Before I leave my house, or I want a lawyer, because I know I changed a few things on the radio today.
Okay.
And I know my legal rights. Signal.
Okay. Okay.
Signal. I want to see a doctor's order.
Okay.
Because I know there is none,
Come on.
and I know who the lieutenant is.
Hold on. I wouldn't come
and
up
I'm
here.
not playing this game.
I wouldn't come up here.
Because you're a good one.
Sorry, and I wouldn't come up here and
we
tell
do
you
have
this
an order.
if I didn't have the order. It's downstairs.
I'm not leaving my chair.
Absolutely. We will. If I show you the copy, you're going to be cool with us. We'll just walk down and go.
Nope.
Okay.
I am not walking out that door with
Okay.
the police officer right there. See what?
Tommy, I'll go get the order. You want to stay?
No, he's not staying in this house with me. Do not leave me in this house with this
relax.
man.
Relax.
He's not staying
I'm
up.
trying to do it yourself. You want to
Here's
just go?
my God, this one.
How about this? How about I stay and officers? I can't stay.
Nope. We're switching again.
Under the mental health and hygiene law, we got to do what we got to do. I'll be right back. Thanks. Okay. Hi, Charlene. It's me again. So, like I said, here's the order, right? This doctor at Saratoga Hospital says you got to come with us up there. So you got to stand up, or we're gonna have to take you.
All right, you're gonna have to stand up.
Okay, they're touching me.
We're not. It's on camera. We're not.
Huh?
Will you please stand up and just come with us?
I'm not getting up.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
And I'm gonna say no one more time.
Okay. Get up now. Get up. Okay.
Stand up.
Officers go back and forth with Charleen for about 4 minutes because she wanted to see the physical involuntary hold. And this obviously annoyed the police officers. Now, if there is any type of call that requires thick skin and empathy, it's mental health calls. And that is why police are not good on mental health calls. But I digress.
Get up now. Get up. Okay.
Stand up.
They're taking me, witches! They got the cuffs on! They got the cuffs on,
Stop fighting.
witches!
Stop
They
fighting.
got the cuffs on, witches! They're taking me, witches! He's got the taser! Oh! He's taking me! He's got me! They really got the witch! They really got the witch! Somebody save the witch! Jesus Christ is here, you mother... Holy water!
Yo, you're f***ing spitting me. I swear to f***ing God.
They take the witch! No!
Stop. Stop.
Got them both to spit! They're dead! They dropped the cuff! They're dead!
Zero County.
Oh, they're dead!
Battlefield.
I touched both of you with my Jesus spit! The snakes are coming right now!
Give me your
The
f***ing hand,
snakes,
dude.
Emma! They got them! They got the snake, Charlie! Take her! No! Take her!
Put your hands behind your back now. I'm gonna tase you. I'm gonna tase you. Put your hands behind your back.
Female.
Now. 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 Do it now. I'm not gonna tell you again. Put your hands behind your back.
Double door!
On your stomach. Put it behind your back now. Pick this arm up. Then put your hand. Side now, all right? Hang tight.
Do not spit. Do not anything. Are you okay?
Now, instead of going back and forth with Charleen about seeing the order and escalating this call, what the officers should have done is called for an ambulance to assist with the transport. Because not only do EMTs and paramedics have more training to deal with mental health calls, EMS has more tools in their bag to make sure that patients like Charleen get to the hospital safely.
These tools include soft restraints, which are applied to the patient's wrists and ankles and then secured to the EMS stretcher. And this can keep the patient from hurting themselves as well as anybody else. And there's also something called chemical restraints. And what this is medication given to the patient via injection to help calm them down and allow for a safe transport. And these medications can include, but are not limited to, ketamine, Haldol, and Valium. But instead of calling for that assistance, these officers decide to go hands-on.
Charleen is thrown around and tased multiple times as these officers try to get her in handcuffs. Remember, these officers made their first contact with Charleen less than 5 minutes ago. Somehow, collectively, between the two of them, they couldn't figure out how to get Charleen in handcuffs, who looks to be about 120 pounds soaking wet. Yeah, they should have called for the ambulance. Now, after assaulting and repeatedly tasing Charleen, this is when the officers decide to make that call. And EMS arrives moments later.
Very combative, one with us. Figure deployment. Also, regards for that, I don't know if you guys want to go stair chair. She's probably going to fight again on the way down. She's cool right now, but she's still aggressive. So I don't know if it's easier for us just to strap her in the chair. One of us will ride up with you guys to Saratoga to pick up order. And then we got to follow up. So
you think stair chair would be easier, or do you want to just kind of muscle her down the stairs?
We're going to have to drive
the
fast.
stairs.
We have pizza at 7.
Yeah, pizza is ready. It's
the stairs are very steep, so I don't know if it's safer for you guys to.
I mean, if she's going to fight, the stair chair is not probably the best option.
Okay. All right, Tommy, you want to just go in the front? I'll grab the legs. Yep.
Stretch her outside? Yeah, stretch her outside, please. You want to go feet first? Easier on her. Yeah, we're feet first. Here, all right. Let's flip her so we can get her laid on her back.
Mechanical, approximately 40-year-old.
Tommy, you want to just get her name from crisis management?
1870.
Yeah. When the lights are on, that's what you do.
You can hear one of the officers make contacts with the EMTs as they arrive and talk about how to bring Charleen down the stairs. The piece of equipment to use in this incident should have been a stair chair. And all this is a chair with wheels at the bottom. It's designed to be used to go down the stairs in around tight spaces, which you can hear them talk about, but it would take an extra couple minutes. And as you can hear in the footage, those EMTs couldn't wait an extra couple minutes because they had a pizza waiting.
Then we got to follow up. So
You think stair chair would be easier, or do you want to just kind of muscle her down the stairs?
We're going to have to drive
the
fast.
stairs.
We have pizza at 7.
Yeah, pizza is ready. It's
the stairs are very steep, so I don't know if it's safer for you guys to.
So they literally decided to carry Charleen headfirst down the stairs. I can only imagine what would have happened if one of them slipped and Charleen fell. Now, once outside, Charleen was secured to the stretcher and transported to the hospital without incident. This is Charleen being interviewed after the incident, a stark difference from who you see in that body cam footage.
These officers got really lucky this incident ended without anybody getting seriously injured. Christian Glass in Colorado wasn't so lucky. In June of 2022, Christian was going through a mental health crisis when his car got stuck. Police officers wound up shooting and taking the life of Christian. Now, officers would arrive to assist, but would end up shooting Christian multiple times because they rushed and didn't take the time to handle the situation correctly. Now, his family was awarded a record-setting $19 million settlement. And as of last week, there has been an update in that case, which we will explain in our next video. But as for Charleen,
this is what her and her husband Ryan had to say about that day.
It's easy for me to take myself out and look at it as that it's a different person. That person in the video is a very, very lost, scared person. Time and talking is everything.
Coming up with any type of effort to make a better appearance to help her, it got worse. The abuse started from the police. They seemed less prepared as time went on. They knew how to handle it. They didn't know how to handle a mentally ill person.
I believe if it's a mental health crisis, a mental health advocate should be coming out. They're much more equipped and knowledgeable on how to handle the situation and, you know, to calm a person down and know the right things to say.
Now, from what we could find, there was an investigation into what happened in Charleen's case. but it doesn't look like there was any accountability. And as for a lawsuit, the only thing we could find was this lawsuit filed by Charleen right here. This lawsuit is against Malta Stillwater EMS.
Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way till the end, you are one of the real ones. Please be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments. We try to read and answer as many as we can. We want to hear from you.
Our channel is Dark Times with Nico and Psy. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything and it really helps push our content out there. It's much appreciated. And we hope to see you in the next video.
See you soon, Raccoon. Gotta go, Buffalo. Toodles.